Hi, everybody. Kevin Purcell for Church Tech Today. We've got the 8 most affordable church app providers. Maybe your church would like to have an app that you can have your people download from iPhone or Android or maybe on their tablet. And so we put together a list of these, and what we did is we went through and found out the cost for the first year. So that's the differentiation between each of these apps is how much is it going to cost you to provide this church app for your members and visitors, and how much is it going to cost for the first year. That'll include the ramp-up fee, like some of them will have a setup fee. Others have a monthly subscription or an annual subscription, but we added it all up, and how much is that going to be after 1 year. The first one we have here is Custom Church Apps. This is one that's pretty easy to get set up and started with. It's very simple, and it's probably one of the more economical ones, $59.95 per month, with a first year cost of about $720 or so. If you're a Proclaim worship software user, then you may want to use this one. It integrates well with that. It's got most of the basic features. You can include your sermon. You can have them take notes, journal in there about the sermon and that sort of thing. It's got contact information for the people so that you can contact them, they can contact you. The second one is Ministry One. This is probably one I'm most interested in just because it's one of the best deals. You'll see down here it's only $468 for the first year. That sounds expensive to some people, but compared to the others, I think this is the cheapest app. There's no setup fee. It is very easy to put together. Now, what your church members will do is they'll download a generic app, but when they find your church and log into your church, then it becomes customized. It's got built-in giving. It's got you can host your sermons in it with prayer requests. There'll be calendar feature, an event registration feature, push notifications, so most of the stuff that you'd expect, along with some giving built into it. Now, if you have an iPhone, the giving isn't built into the app. It's just a link to a website. If you have an Android phone, then the giving is built into the link. That's not their fault. That's Apple's fault. Apple wants to take 1/3 of your gift if you do it within the app, so they found a way to change that. The next one is Tithely, and they sort of are focused first on the giving side of things, but they do offer a nice app. You'll notice the cost for the first year is $857, and it has most of the features you'd expect. Things like information about the church and calendar and media like audio and video, so you can share your podcast of your sermon or the video of the sermon. Push notifications, giving built into it. But it also has a Bible right inside the app, which is kind of a neat feature. Number 4 on our list is from a company called Share Faith. Now, if you subscribe to their service, you get a lot more than just a church app. But they do have a nice church app builder. It's pretty simple to use, and you can integrate it with your website and other things. But if you subscribe to Share Faith's suite of tools, it's going to cost you under $1,000. It's going to be $864 for the year. And what you also get with that is you'll get a website, giving built into it. If you collect over $1,000 in your first 90 days, then you get a $240 credit to your account. In other words, basically they're giving you an extra $240 for using their service. You also get something really nice, and that is some media that you can use in your worship service, backgrounds for sermons, scriptures, backgrounds for your songs and things like that, as well as advertising. The number 5 app on our list is Go Church App. This one we're getting about $1,000. It's $948 for your first year. One of the unique features that it has is it integrates with the YouVersion Bible app. And so if you're a fan of the YouVersion, then it's pretty cool. It also adds photo galleries to the service, and it will integrate with Facebook or Google Calendars. You can put your YouTube channel right within the app. Number 6 on our list is Aware 3. Now we're getting over $1,000. It's $1,188 for the first year, and then they have some add-ons that cost a little bit more. For example, $19 for live polling, $29 if you want to add digital giving in the app. Also $39 for in-app chat services, so people can have a chat with one another. The app itself has basically all the features the other ones do. Your media hosting of your sermons, and it also does contacts and notifications and giving within the app. One of the more expensive apps on our list is Church-Based by Apollo Apps. It has all the features you'd expect. It's going to have a $400 setup fee, which can get a little expensive, bringing the total of the first year to $1,467. If you do pay for the annual subscription, it's a little bit less than that. So that's something I would really look into doing if that's what you're going to do. Now, if you want to integrate with this digital giving and a website, it's going to be almost another $1,000 more, actually more than that, or at $2,487 for the first year of use. But it does include all the activities and all the things that the other ones do, calendars, prayer requests, social media integration, push notifications, and it also integrates with the YouVersion app. Now, the most expensive service on our list is our last one here, PushPay. And PushPay, again, as the name would sound, it focuses on in-app giving. But another thing that they do is there's $200 a month, so it's $2,400 a year. That's kind of just a flat rate. There's no setup fee. You just pay to use it a year in advance. One thing that this has that the other ones don't have, which I thought was really cool, is if someone has the app installed on their phone and they've got location-based services turned on for the app, if they're driving by your church, a notice will pop up and say, hey, you're near the church. Why don't you stop by and see the pastor? And you can set that up so that you can do it just at certain times of the day. So maybe, you don't want it in the morning during study time, but hey, afternoons are open and you've got office hours and you're ready to invite people there, and so you can add that to the app.